To meet Susan, she is very charming and engaging.
I find Susan to be deeply generous in spirit.
She's very, very focused on the impact that she can make.
Susan is incredibly authentic. I mean, she's obviously smart and ambitious, but she's kind, naturally approachable, and boy, does she have a wicked sense of humor.
You know, she's always been a trailblazer. I think a trailblazer in our industry, certainly, but just as a human being.
Susan has been an executive vice president at Wachovia and Wells Fargo. She's run national businesses, including Caliber and Wells Fargo Family Wealth. And then she's been a leader in running the wealth management business at Glenme Trust for many years. She's been a leader in this industry and recognized by peers and colleagues in firms across the country.
We think she graduated in 1980. At that time, there were no female CEOs running Fortune 500 companies. And in fact, there were very few women in senior management.
So when you think about the wealth management industry specifically, the whole foundation of the industry is built on trust. And over the course of her career, Susan has become known as someone you can always count on.
She will call things out if she doesn't think things kind of line up with her values. And at the same time, she will rejoice when other people are successful.
Susan is also as interested, if not more so, in seeing to it that other people have the opportunity to grow.
When you come to know Susan, it's about fairness, it's about humility, and this passion to always do what's right.
And people want to be around her. People want to work with her. They want to be on her team.
Service to others is foundational for her.
Susan just naturally wants to leave things better than she found them. And I think that all comes together for her in Natural Lands and in the Girl Scouts of Southeastern Pennsylvania.
I think Susan has and continues to really live Bowling Green's commitment to public good.
For her to come back and give a commencement speech, for her to be involved with the Women's Forum, for her to set up a scholarship at Bowling Green. She's been with Bowling Green all along the way.
She often references her education and her time at BGSU. I mean, it's probably one of the first things that I learned about Susan is where she went to school and what she studied.
I think she's an outstanding professional. She's distinguished herself in the community. She's deeply and highly respected across the wealth management industry, and I just can't think of anybody better to receive this award.
Her accomplishments are remarkable. Her leadership is exceptional. At the end of the day, though, it's who she is as a human being that I think has enabled those successes, and that I'm sure contributes mightily to the fact that she's being recognized in this way.
Susan and I have had many conversations over the years about the profound effect that our mothers had on our lives. I love the thought that her mother saw Susan reach her successes both in business and in philanthropy and in community service. She must have been so proud. I mean, who wouldn't be proud to have a daughter like Susan?